So my brother just told me the funniest joke that I think I have ever heard. And so I'm going to tell you guys, and I think that you guys will start laughing really hard. What mouse walks on two legs? Is Mickey Mouse. What duck walks on two legs? So I know for a fact that most of you guys probably just said Donald Duck. You know, Donald Duck, he walks on two legs. But the answer is actually all ducks walk on two legs. So I know for a fact that I totally just tricked you guys, and yeah. So isn't that funny? Like, I even just tricked my dog. She's like really pissed now because I tricked her. So today I thought I would talk about summer 2012 because I thought it was appropriate because school starts and I should be reading this book, which is A Brave New World. And I'm on chapter 5, and I don't even know what it's about because I'm so distracted. But you know what? I thought I'd rather film a YouTube video, so I'll just do that later. So basically, last summer was a pretty boring summer for me. The majority of the summer, I had a really boring summer, and I decided I would start a YouTube channel because I was just bored, and I was like, you know what? Let's just do this. And I wasn't thinking anything of it. I didn't think I would make any friends. I was just doing it just to have something to do. And over the year that I was doing it, I had made some really amazing friends. I would talk to them every day, but I never really met them in person because I live in a different state as them. And it's really funny because it's kind of a parent's worst nightmare when you say that you're meeting friends over the internet, because let's be real, like, you've never met these people in real life and you don't know everything about them. But it's kind of different through YouTube because you technically, it's kind of creepy, you like watch them every day, I guess, like they film these videos, so you really are getting to know them and you really are seeing them every day. But a lot of people don't understand that. And yeah, it's weird that you've never met them, but I was talking to them for a long time. We would talk on iChat, and we decided, you know what, let's go to IMATS so we can meet each other. And at first, my mom wasn't so sure about it, I think. Like, when I was telling her about it, she kind of thought it was weird, but like, I'm telling her that I'm meeting these people over the internet, and she doesn't know exactly everything of it. But then once she saw that I started talking to them on like iChat every single night, she started to get a little more like okay about it, because yeah, I talk to them every day, but it's still a little weird. But we decided to go to IMATS, which is the International Makeup Trade Show, where a ton of like beauty gurus go and meet each other and hang out, and it was a cool thing. We basically became best friends from the second that we really met. We were already basically really good friends talking to each other, but we became BFFs when we met there. Of course, I was staying at Nostalgia's house, and my mom did go with me to meet them because, again, she wasn't just going to drop me off and say, okay, goodbye. She wanted to actually meet them, so she knew that they weren't some crazy people. And someone's definitely watching me right now because I live in an apartment, and that's really creepy. But whatever. And so, now this is really awkward. Okay. But, so we ended up going to IMATS, and, okay, really, stop watching me. But, we went to IMATS, and we met, okay, go away. Okay, that was really awkward. So we went to IMATS, and we met. We all became best friends that day, and we decided to go shopping and stuff like that. But, yeah, now I'm really awkwarded out because that lady was right there. But, oh well. That whole day, we seriously could not even believe that we had just met that day, because we were like best friends, just laughing, talking, hanging out. And we were like, wait, did we seriously meet today? Because really, we were talking and knew each other through YouTube, but it was just so weird because we couldn't even believe that we met for one day and we were already like best friends. And then a few days later, we went to Disneyland and we met up with Alexa and JP and Moki, which they're super, super cool. They're like our big brothers. And we just got to hang out, and then my brother got to meet them, and he literally, Kaya's itching her face now. My brother loves my friends. He literally wants to move to California because he likes my friends better than his friends here. They were actually going to VidCon, which I didn't know much about, but it happened that VidCon was actually at the same hotel that I was staying at. So I did get to experience VidCon a little bit. They would just go to VidCon during the day. I would hang out with my family. And then I would meet up with them at night where basically hundreds of YouTubers would just hang out in the hotel lobby and just get to know each other and talk to each other. And I actually got to meet one of my favorite YouTubers as of right now, who I actually didn't even know had a YouTube channel at the time of VidCon, and that is Sam Pepper. We actually met him in the hotel hallway, and he started talking to us, and we thought he was kind of crazy. We talked to him a little bit again that same night, maybe. He was in the hotel lobby, and we just talked to him, took some pictures with him, and he was so freaking funny. We were like, this kid must have a YouTube channel because he was at VidCon. And so then we looked him up, and he had like 100,000 subscribers. And so I started watching his videos, and he was so funny. We were kind of happy at the end because we probably wouldn't have talked to him if we knew how big he was on YouTube, if that makes sense. But now he's like my favorite. And then I'm actually really jealous because Nastasia and Paige got to meet Sam Podorf, who has a YouTube channel with his friend Kian, and they're like some of my favorite YouTubers too, which I didn't know about them at VidCon either. But since VidCon, I've got to really like start watching more people, and I've been more inspired to make more vlog videos so you guys can get to know me more. It was really fun. And then I decided after I left California, I wanted to come back because I was just missing all my friends. So I came back, hung out with Nastasia again, and Paige and Shannon and Kate. And that was just super fun. And then we also went to other YouTubers' houses. And just made more friends and got to know more people, which has really inspired me to really want to move to California next year after I graduate high school, so I can just hang out with all my friends again. So this summer was amazing, and I never thought that this summer was going to come even close to how fun it was. And I really do recommend that if you're thinking about having a YouTube channel and making one, I totally recommend it because I've made my best friends over the internet, and I'm not ashamed of it. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit. I'm so excited for summer 2013 because all my friends are going to be living there, and it's just going to be so much fun. So I will talk to you guys next time. Probably will do a question and answers video soon. And yeah, I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!